Hello students, how are you? I think all of you fine. My name is Anjelu, chapter subject physics. Today our chapter is the kinematics. This is chapter is the very important in physics. Kinematics is the very important in physics. Now all of you look at the board. Now I will explain the some basic definitions of the kinematics. I will explain the some basic definitions of the kinematics. First of all, I will explain the motion. First of all, I will explain the motion. So all of you see, motion is nothing but in the motion, two terms is the very important. In the motion, two terms is the very important. First one is the position. Next is the surroundings. Next one is the surroundings. In this definition, two terms is the very important. First one is the position. Second one is the surroundings. So all of you listen. In the definition of motion is nothing but the position of a body it changes with respect to surroundings and time. Motion is nothing but the position of a body it changes with respect to surroundings and time. That is called motion. So I will do one example. All of you should look at the board. So here one bus is there. The bus is started at the time of morning 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is started at the Visakhapatnam. After some time you will observe. So after in the time of 4 p.m. In the time of 4 p.m. you will observe the same bus here. Same bus here, Hyderabad. Here what will be changes? Position also changes, surroundings also will be changes. That is called a motion. Motion is nothing but the position of a body changes with respect to surroundings and time. Both will be changes. That is called motion. One example also I will give in here. The bus is started at Visakhapatnam. The bus is started at the Visakhapatnam in the time of 10 a.m. At the time of 10 a.m. So after some time means here 4 p.m. Here 10 a.m. Here 4 p.m. In the time of 4 p.m. we have observed this one is in Hyderabad. So what will observe here? Position is changes, surroundings also will be changes. That is called motion. I think I hope all of you understood the definition of motion. Now I will explain the definition of rest. I will explain the definition of rest. I will explain the definition of rest. Rest also same. In the rest also two points will be very important. Position and surroundings. Position and surroundings both will be important in the definition of rest. So the definition of rest is nothing but the position of a body do not changes. The position of a body is do not changes with respect to surroundings and time is called rest. So do not changes. So for example, I will take a piece of chalk here. I keep here. So this one is a rest or motion in the rest only. This one is it has any moving there? No. This is the rest position. That's all. Position will be changes? No. Same position. Position is same. But surroundings will be surroundings means here roof is there. This wall is there. Hand is there, and the remaining surroundings also will be same. So that is called rest. Rest is nothing but the position of a body do not changes with respect to surroundings and time. That is called the rest. Next, I will explain the definitions of distance and displacement. This is the very important. These two definitions is the very important of the entire lesson kinematics. Distance or displacement. Distance. Distance is denoted by the letter of S. Distance is the denoted letter of S. So distance will be measured in the letter of S. So it is a scalar quantity. This is the scalar quantity. So this is, let's see, distance is denoted by the letter of S and it has scalar quantity. It has scalar quantity. See, I will explain the definition of distance. Distance is nothing but the actual length of the path. The actual length of the path covered by a body. Covered by a body is called distance. Actual length of the body. Actual length. Total length will be covered. Total length will be covered in a given interval of time. That is called the distance. So here I will give one example. One person is standing here. This is point is the A. This point is the A. This point is the B. This point is the A. This point is the B. So here one person standing here. So this is the path. So this person get this point means, so how to come, this one is like this only. This person is standing here like this come and curves. Get this point. That is called distance. Distance, actual path will be covered. Actual length, total length will be covered. That is called distance. Okay now. So distance is nothing but the actual length. Actual length means total length will be covered. That is called the distance. Now, next I will explain about of displacement. Now, I will explain about the displacement. Displacement. Displacement is denoted by the letter of S bar. S bar. So we have keep in the above the bar. It has a vector quantity. Vector quantity. So displacement is a vector quantity. Vector quantity is nothing but it has both magnitude and direction. Both is there. That is called the vector quantity. Vector quantity is nothing but it has both magnitude and direction. Both is there. That is called the vector quantity. So displacement is nothing but the shortest distance. Shortest distance between the initial point to final point, or shortest path between the initial point to final point. So here see, same examples I will explain. Here point A, one person is started here, one person is started here. So this is the point B. The same path. So here displacement is nothing but I think this one is the initial point. This is the final point. Initial point or the final point. This person is get a shortest path between the initial to final. This is the shortest path. Shortest path. But distance is nothing but the person is covered total time, total length of total path. That is the distance. But displacement is this person is started here to here. So means the shortest path between the initial point and final point. That is called displacement. So the SI unit of displacement meters, CGS, centimeter. Meters and centimeters. So both the distance and displacement units will be same. Distance and displacement, so both will be units will be same. Distance also SI is the meters, CS also centimeters. But the displacement also will be same. So SI unit of displacement is the meters, SI unit of displacement is the CS is the centimeters. So in the distance and displacement units will be same. Okay. Now for definition is our motion, rest, distance, displacement. This 4 is our. Now I will explain some important points of the distance and displacement. I will explain some important points of distance and displacement. Now see all of you, I will explain some important points of distance and displacement. So in a straight line, what about distance displacement? In a straight line, what about distance displacement? In a straight line, distance equal displacement. In a straight line or rectilinear. In a straight line or rectilinear means in a straight line. In a straight line, distance equal to displacement. So both will be equal. When the body is moving in a straight line, distance equal to displacement. But this body is moving in a circular path. This body is moving in a circular path. Distance not equal to displacement. Okay now, when a body is moving in a curved path, means curved path. This curved path distance not equal to displacement. Distance not equal to displacement. This point, 2 point is very important. When the body is moving in a straight line, when the body is moving in a straight line is equal, straight line is the distance equal to displacement. Distance equal to displacement. But when a body is moving in curvilinear means curved path. In curvilinear is nothing but distance is not equal to displacement. Distance is not equal to displacement. Next, I will explain that in a circular path. What about in circular path? So actually, we have three is the first straight line, curvilinear. Next, in circular path. In circular path, what about distance and displacement? In circular path, what is the distance? What is the formula of distance? Distance is denoted by the letter of S. Are you able to do this one? See? Okay. So, in a circular path, so the first is a straight line is over, curved path is over. Next here, in a circular. When a body is moving in a circular path, what about distance? Distance is nothing but 2 pi r formula. 2 pi r. But displacement is 0. Displacement will be 0. Why the displacement will be 0 here? Why the displacement will be 0? Okay now. So here in a circular path the distance is equal to 2 pi r, but displacement will be 0. Why? What is the reason of here displacement will be 0? Means all of you see what is the definition of displacement? The initial point, the shortest path between the initial point and final point, that is called displacement. So here, for example, the part is started here. Let us consider the particle is started here. This is moving like this only. Distance is the 2 pi r. A displacement, initial point to and final point both will be same. Initial point to and final point both will be same in the 0. Displacement will be 0. This point all of keep in your mind. This is a very important. When the particle moving in a circular path, initial point to and final point both will be same. When the initial point to and final point both will be same, is the displacement will be 0. For example, all of this one more example I will give you. So here one person is standing here, is going reach one and coming. Wait once, wait. So here one person is starting here. This is the school. This is the home. School. One person, the distance between the school to home is the 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. But this person is school to home is 10 kilometers. Again, this evening this person is coming. This is the 10 kilometers. Okay now, when the person is started at school and home to school, this one is the 10 kilometers. What is the distance here? 10 plus 10. 20 kilometers. 10 plus 10 is the 20 kilometers. So means what is the definition of distance? Actual path of the total length. Actual path of the total length 10 kilometers, 10 kilometers. 10 plus 10, 20 kilometers. But what about displacement? Displacement, initial point or final point both will be same. That's displacement will be zero. What about told in previous definition displacement? Displacement is nothing but initial point or final point both will be same. In the case of displacement will be zero, but distance not equal to zero. Means 10 kilometers, 10 plus 10 is the 20 kilometers, but displacement is the zero. I hope all of you understood about the distance and displacement. Okay, now next I will explain the speed. How much time?
50.
Next I will explain about the speed. Speed. See all of you, speed is nothing but the letter of speed is the letter of speed is the here S. The letter of sometimes so we are using the S or U, S or U or V. We are using the speed. Speed is nothing but sometimes we are using the S, U or V. Okay now. So all of you once again listen. Speed is I will explain the definition. The rate of change of distance is called speed. The rate of change of distance is called the rate of change of distance is called speed. Speed is nothing but the rate of change of distance is called speed. So what is SI of speed? SI of speed is the meter per second. Meter per second. So here serious centimeter per second. So here see SI is the meter per second, CS is the centimeter per second. Speed is nothing but the rate of change of distance is called speed. SI is the meter per second and CS is the centimeter per second. It has a scalar quantity. It has a scalar quantity. It has a scalar quantity. See, this is about speed. Speed is represented by S or U or it has scalar quantity, and the definition of speed is the rate of change of distance is called as speed, and the next the SI of speed is the meter per second. The SI of speed is the meter per second, and the serious unit of speed is the centimeter per second. Centimeter per second. So one point I will explain that is very very important about speed. So for example, we are asking 1 kilometer per hour will be changed as meter per second. How will be changes? How do you changes? 1 kilometer per hour is changed to meter per second. So here see all of you 54 kilometer per hour is changes to meter per second. It changes to meter per second. 54 kilometers per hour it changes to meter per second. So here see 54 into 5 by 18. 54 into 5 by 18. We are any number, any numerical number or any number it changes to meter per second means you must should multiply the 5 by 18. Your must should multiply the 5 by 18. 54 into 5 by 18. So how many times will be cancellation? 2 times will be cancelled. Sorry, 3 times. 3 times will be cancellation. 3 times will be cancellation. 3 into 5 how much? 15 meter per second. 15 meter per second. 54 kilometers per hour will be changes to meter per second. How to convert? Your master should multiply 5 by 18. Your master should multiply the 5 by 18. 54 and 5 by 18. 18 how many times will be cancellation in the 54? 3 times will be cancellation. Finally 3 into 5. 3 into 5 how much? 15 meter per second. Again same question. Meter per second will be changes to kilometers per hour. How to changes? Okay now. Meter per second is given, but we should find out the in kilometers per hour. So how to change this means, so for example, some numerical number is there. For example, x. X's number is there. X into 18 by 5. X into 18 by. X in the form of, for example, 50 kilometers. 50 meter per second. 50 meter per second is connected to the kilometers per hour. So how to convert 500 times 3 times translation. 3 into 18 is how much? 56 kilometers per hour.
54.
Oh, 54. 54. 15 into 18 by 5. 5 how many translates cancellation in? 3 times. 3 times 3 is nothing but 3 into 18 how much? 54 kilometers per hour. This point is the very important in we are doing mathematics. When we are doing problems, a number of questions is there. In the number of questions, this is the very important. For example, the car is moving. The car is moving at the speed of 54 kilometers per hour. How to convert the meter per second? How to convert the meter per second? In like these problems, we are doing like this. We are multiplying master should 5 by 18. 5 by 18. Any numerical number, master should multiplying the 5 by 18. So 5 by 18 this is the meter per second. Here also say, for example, giving the car is moving in meter per second, 50 meter per second. How to convert the kilometers per hour? Will be reversed. Here 5 by 18 is here 18 by 5. 5 how much translation? 3 times. 3 into 8 how much? 54 kilometers per hour. The car is moving 54 kilometers per hour. Okay. Next I will explain the types of speed. Uniform speed and non-uniform speed. Uniform speed. Uniform speed. Uniform speed is nothing but, first of all, what is the form of distance? Form of speed. Speed is nothing but distance by time. Speed is nothing but distance by time. So all of you see, what is the uniform speed? Uniform speed is nothing but the body is equal distances and equal intervals of time. The body is covered equal distances and equal intervals of time. That is called uniform speed. Understood? Uniform speed is nothing but the body is covered equal distances and equal intervals of time. Distance will equal, time also both will be equal. That is called uniform speed. So once all of you see here, here 1, 2, 3, 4 stages is there. 4 stages. This one is the first stage, second stage, third stage, and the fourth stage. Here, how many stages is there? 4 stages is there. For example, 4 bus stands. Bus stand number 1, bus stand number 2, bus stand number 3, bus stand number 4. So the distance between the first bus stand to second bus stand is the 5 kilometers. Here 10 kilometers. Here 50 kilometers. Okay now. 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers. Here time also 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. By walking, not traveling, by walking. One person is starting here to here, getting time is the 5 kilometers on the time how much? 1 hour. Next 2 to 3. 10 is nothing but 10 minus 5 how much? 5 only. So each station this person covering the same distance and same time. Distance is same but time is the same. That is called uniform speed. Understand uniform speed? Uniform speed is nothing but the body is covered equal distances and equal intervals of time. Distance equal and time also will be equal. What is the examples of uniform speed? So examples of uniform speed is the earth revolve around the sun. Earth revolve around the sun. That is one of the example. Next, wall clock. In our homes, wall clock is there. Wall clock also same. Uniform speed, equal distance and equal time. Equal distance and equal time. That is called the uniform speed. So, for example, escalators. How many numbers of escalators? Escalators means in a big shopping malls and big Visakhapatnam, Hyderabad, Rajahmundry, this type of cities in the railway stations. When we are standing the escalator, automatically that one is the moving up. That is automatically moving up. That is the one of the example of uniform speed. Okay, now next is the non-uniform speed. Next example is the non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed is nothing but equal distances, unequal intervals of time. Equal distances and unequal intervals of time. Same example, Anna. See all of you. Here time is the 5 kilometers, 2 hours. 15 kilometers, 30 hours. So no, 3 hours. So 25 kilometers here. 5 hours. Oh, sorry. 10 no, 15. 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers. But time will be unequal. 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. Time is equal? No. Time is the unequal. But distance is the equal. Time is the unequal. Distance is the equal, time is the unequal. Okay, na? So equal distances and the unequal intervals of time are reversed. Distance is not equal, time is the equal. Distance is the not equal. So sometimes distance is the not equal, time also equal. Any one of the equal only. Remaining other one is automatically unequal. That is called a non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed examples is the daily traveling of bus, traveling of car, traveling of aeroplane. These all is examples of the non-uniform speed. Understood all of you? Okay. And once again listen all of you. We will discuss about the how many topics will be discussed. Mainly our topic is the kinematics. In the kinematics, I will explain the motion, rest, distance, displacement. This 4 is the very important. This 4 also I will explain. Next, distance. Where is the distance? Is both is equal. In a straight line, distance and displacement both is equal. But in a curvilinear motion, distance not equal displacement. But in circular path, also distance and distance formula is there. Displacement formula also there. Next, speed. Definition of speed also is over. Next, uniform speed and non-uniform speed. So speed mainly there are 2 types. Other types also there, but this class I will explain only 2 types. Remaining average speed is there, instantaneous speed also there. Velocity, acceleration. In previous lesson, in previous video I will do. So here only uniform speed and non-uniform speed also. Non-uniform speed only I will do. So here uniform speed and non-uniform speed also go on. So thank you for your watching. I hope all of you understood this topic. Thank you once again.